Tom. Welcome to a brand new week. It's actually Friday. I'm not gonna lie, I lost this camera for a little bit. I could not, for the life of me, find it. Turned out it was in one of these cubbies here. I think it was in the one. Yeah, it was in the one with the Switch controllers. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, last week I was talking about adulting and not being able to actually do adulting because of extenuating circumstances where they were like, oh yeah, we can't take your car in. Well, this week, I was able to actually get some adulting done. I got my car's inspection done. I think they had to replace one thing. It was just something with the air conditioner. And then got my renewed registration. So yeah, car's all registered and good to go. Thank goodness. It's got that new sticker on there with the data when I got to go in for registration again, and all is good. All is good in that regard. I haven't streamed for a couple days, mostly because I don't know. I think part of it is the monitor I'm using, because like I said, I sold, or I don't think I mentioned this, but I sold like the drawing tablet monitor I had because I didn't use it that much. So I'm using one of my old monitors again, and it's not great. It's not great. It's like really like the white on it is really like blown out, so like everything appears brighter than it actually is. So I need to look into getting a new monitor soon. And I think having it on the stand just kind of like, feels like it's closing in on me there. So there is that. What else have I done? Recorded more Fire Emblem. A little bit. I got those edited and posted. I made some changes to the VOD channel to where I post my Twitch VODs, and I got around to actually creating creating playlists for it and sort of like organizing the front page a little bit. So when you go there, you'll see like the streams from either the previous month or the current month, and the like a lot of stuff. You'll see. Oh man, what else? Like streams that are organized by month, like the month they were streamed on, and like just a bunch of things like that. So I'm getting there. I am getting there with that. Uploaded some more streams as well that I had missed out on. So that was good. I also started running again. That's the one thing that you might have noticed in the past few days, that like when I talked, my nose probably sounded like a little bit more stuffed and a little bit more nasally. That's normal, because like that's what happens when I don't work out for a while. Like my sinuses just like shrivel and close up, and there's nothing I can do about it. So recently I started running again, and like my sinuses have started opening up again more permanently. So now it doesn't sound like nearly as bad. It probably doesn't sound as bad as I think it does, but it felt bad whenever I'd like speak and I'd say like or because it would come out as like and like the sinus would clog it, so it'd be like like the Rugrats when Chucky Finster would say no, it's like no. So there was that. So I ran today, and I ran a couple days ago as well. I also want to show you guys something. This is the joystick for a Joy-Con. And you're probably asking yourself, Tom, what's that doing outside of the Switch? Well, for a while, my right Joy-Con here, this pink one, had the dreaded controller drift. So I went in and replaced it. And it actually would have been a lot easier, but I took something out additionally that was really hard to put back in. It was basically like a ribbon cable in like a very like small spot, but I tested it, and everything works fine. So like what it was I disconnected the ribbon cable for the ZR button, but if I press it, it starts lighting that up again, so it works. And then I went into the Switch like OS, and because I'm never gonna get that just right. It's I'm pretty sure it's a third party control stick, so it's probably not gonna be perfect, but hopefully it doesn't have any more issues with drift that I had in the past with this joystick. That was also an import controller too. That was before the Splatoon controllers were our Joy-Cons were announced for America. And actually, funny thing about those ones, that the import Splatoon Joy-Cons have a reverse color scheme from the American ones. it is a green left Joy-Con and a pink right Joy-Con, whereas the American release of that is a pink left Joy-Con and a green right one. So, yeah, it's a little known fact there. But anyway, I replaced it. It was really hard to do, and after I'd finished with it, I'd found out that because of the rampant drift, Nintendo actually fixes that for free. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that at all. Oh, boy. The other thing I've been kind of looking at as well is I need to figure out how I'm going to organize these shelves a little bit better, because I still have over 164 games on the ground here, and I have a bunch of you know, Wii U games and and a couple other different games over there. So I need to figure out what I'm doing with those and get that going. Not really much planned for this week, though. Probably stream tomorrow. I want to get downtown at some point because of the Rayquaza Pokemon Go raids, and you know, downtown's got a much better concentration of Pokemon gyms than here does. So I'll have to see on that. I think what I'm going to end up doing, I probably won't do it tonight, is I'll probably end up having like DVD cases on one side and cartridges on another. And then and then figure out what I'm gonna do with like all the other stuff that I got here, because like, I don't know, for the most part it's just like collectibles and like paraphernalia and whatnot, and I could probably either find a different shelf for that or like put some of it in my bedroom because that is a shelf, or decorate it some other way. And like I was thinking about the amiibos as well that are up there, and I was thinking maybe I can get like some wall mounted shelving and just like, you know, have that going all around with the amiibos on it. I found some good ones. Some of it that doesn't look great because it's basically just like thin strips of metal that each can fit an amiibo. And then I found another one that looked really cool. I think it could fit all of them except for like the bigger one. So like the Yarn Yoshi and the Guardian would be able to fit on that. And it's like these hexagonal shelves that kind of like interlock together. So I think that'd look really neat if I ended up doing that, going that direction. But we'll have to see. I really need to, like I said, just need to figure out what I'm going to do with all this. I might just end up getting another bookcase as well. And if I do get that, how's that going to affect the VR sensor up there if I'm going to have to move that? Because this room's actually too wide for me to just put that VR sensor in the corner. Oh well, we'll have to see. Anywho, I'm going to toss this and clean up a little bit more in here. Maybe get some editing and uploading done. It is Saturday evening, actually. It's been a long day of playing Pokemon Go. I actually didn't do any of the Rayquaza raids today because it was the Ralts community day. Spent most of my time in the capital back there, just catching Ralts and whatnot. I got a pretty good haul, like a gigantic haul of Ralts in general, but a pretty good haul of shinies as well. Because during community days like this, the rate of shinies actually goes up by quite a large margin. Cut myself on a metal pole today, and I haven't had a physical in a while, so probably gonna schedule a doctor's appointment and a physical just to make sure that I'm not gonna get tetanus. I don't know if it's like one of those things where you get tetanus once, or like you have the shot and you never have to get it again, but I think I'm overdue for my physical, so I'm well overdue for my physical, so I'll have to see. Kind of like checking for symptoms here, see if I get lockjaw or anything like that, so we'll have to see. Anyway, as these Pokemon Go days generally end, I'm making my way over to Witch Witch for dinner, and then I'm gonna head home, where I believe I'm gonna be recording some Minecraft for Steven's channel, for Steven and Friends. Let's see. Yeah, because we wanted to start up doing some mods. So we're going to be starting up doing like using the Technic launcher. We're going to be doing a lot of mods there. So yeah, I'll get my food. We'll see how that goes. It is Monday, and it's been a busy past couple days. On Sunday, I can barely remember even what I did on Sunday. I streamed Skyrim, and that's pretty much all I remember. The Steven and Friends recording Saturday night went pretty well. That was we played some Minecraft, some modded Minecraft. So I'd say you've got something to look forward to if this vlog comes out before then. But anywho, aside from that, on Monday, I figure I might as well say this just because I haven't mentioned it yet, and it's like, I guess now there isn't nearly as much stigma behind it anymore. But on Mondays, I've been going to therapy, mostly because like I got issues that I'd rather not go into, but like I've been going to the therapy on Mondays, and it's been really helping. My outlook has gotten a lot more positive since then. So yeah, things have been going well in that. But then after therapy, I just got out and just worked and worked and worked and worked, and like I was thinking to myself, maybe this isn't healthy. But like it was basically from like the time I got home around like 10 or 11 a.m. I started working on custom smash stages. Then I finished that and started recording Fire Emblem. Then I finished that and started editing stream highlights. Then I finished that and started uploading. And it was just like, it was one thing after another. Basically from 11 a.m. to like midnight or like 1 in the morning, I was just working and working and working and working. And I think, and Mondays are probably going to be like that, especially the Mondays when the Monday after I've run out of custom smashes. But hopefully I can pace myself a little bit better and start making more custom smash maps as it's going. But I need to severely cut back on the working there. Anywho, that's gonna be it for this week. Next week we're getting into August. I don't really have anything planned for next week, so it's just gonna more or less be a normal schedule with not terribly much going on. Probably gonna try to get. One thing I've been doing is that I've been trying to like gauge the comments on the Fire Emblem videos, and in doing so, I've been trying to like pace how I've been recording. So every Monday, I'm gonna record 3 episodes of Fire Emblem Three Houses. But it'll be 2 episodes ahead. It'll be a week ahead of what's currently out. So like if episode like 7 came out this Monday, I'd be recording episodes 10, 11, and 12. And then once episode 10 came out, I'd be recording 13, 14, and 15. So it would go in a cycle like that. So I would get ahead of the comments, but like because of the nature of the game and how it's more or less mechanics-based than it is like story-based, and it's kind of hard to miss things, I would still be getting active help from the comments. I mean, there's some stuff that I might end up figuring out myself, but it's one of those things where I can still actively get ahead of the comments on. So there is that. I like that game a lot. And I'm trying to pace myself at it so badly, but I just want to keep playing it. Oh, I love the Fire Emblem games so much. And I'm thinking also, once I get a certain point ahead as well, I will start doing live streams of the other houses. I wanted to do let's plays of the other houses. Or I wanted to show the content from the other houses, because when I did Fire Emblem Fates, I did all 3 stories. But I think 3 houses, each chapter is just so massive compared to what it was in other Fire Emblem games, where it's in other Fire Emblem games, I was okay, I could do the preparation, the battle, and then post game, and then that would at most maybe be an hour and a half. It's not like that in this Fire Emblem. In this Fire Emblem, it's every single mission takes place over the course of every chapter takes place over the course of an in-game month, and it's okay, so this free time I'll explore, and that takes up an hour, and then during this free time I will do a battle or do a seminar, and then there's also scheduling the classes and interacting with the people, doing the support conversations and then you have the actual mission. So there's a lot to do, and not enough time to do it. I've been dividing each chapter into 3 parts because it seems like the best way to go about it. And hopefully, if it ever kind of gets off the beaten path again, I can have it be divided into 3 parts. So I got Monday for the exploration part, Wednesday for the seminars and mini battles, and then Friday for the actual chapter battle. Oh, but man, it's just so much to go on. Anyway, that's what I'm going to call it for this week. like I said, next week I don't have anything planned, so I'm just gonna, kind of continue working and get things sorted out. So I'll see you all next week. Later. Voice crack.